Good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing today? It's Monday, October the 17th. Things are getting a little bit cold here in Ulster County, New York, where I am today. And I'm enjoying the weather, the colors of the season. It's so inspiring. And I have some really exciting interviews today that you are going to love. My friends at Sisumwa are here, and you're going to hear all about them, what's new, what's happening this season. And we have our start of the week also. So you have a morning of inspiration with the Art2 International show. If you have not heard about Art2 International, I want to showcase here just a little bit of who we are.
Artists are the most generous and inspiring people I know. They create, give, share, and fill our world with beauty. They compose a fascinating universe with a unique message that can transform and bring joy to anyone at any moment. Here at Art Tour International, we believe in art as a powerful tool to bring global awareness and create a positive impact on our society. That's why we love helping artists share their message.
Art2Heart International is the leading voice in the art world, with over 2.1 million readers in 205 countries. Our international platform includes a high-quality print magazine, our digital publication, our weekly Art2Heart International TV show. Art2Heart International. Create.
Succeed.
Stay inspired.
Yep, and that's what we do. Stay inspired and keeping you inspired. And to bring you more inspiration this morning, I'm so excited to bring to you the artist of the week. The start of the week, you're going to love her work. Her name is Kat Alyst. Kat, welcome.
Hi, thank you so much. How are you?
I'm doing great, doing great. How are you feeling? How does it feel to be the star?
You're so sweet. I'm so excited to talk with you. I love what you do. I think you're so inspiring, and I love the artists I've seen come on and talk with you and your features. So it's an honor. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. If you see me looking here, it's because I also have my computer here. Like I'm manipulating things here.
That's totally fine. No, that's fine.
So, okay, I'm gonna show you work, but before we get there, I want to hear about you. How did you get started in the art world? How was that voice that you heard and said, "I want to be an artist. This is what I want to do"?
That's a good question. I feel pretty lucky because ever since I was a kid, I have had that voice, and you know, as I got older and had my hands in like my professional creative field, which is graphic design as well. So I'm kind of all over the board creative, and I feel so fortunate because I've gotten to make that path happen. And as I've shot for the fashion industry, which is also creative in different ways. I've shot, commercial all throughout the board of photography, graphic design. But at my core, I don't know, I think it took the pandemic happening and not being able to collaborate with people, which I love people. So I love collaborating and working with everyone, all types of different walks of life. So yeah, once I had that downtime like we all did during 2020, I was dying to create, and I just started using my own self-portrait work as a creative outlet, and that's what really reminded me, hey, you're an artist at your core, and then remembering that inner child and that young cat, always being creative and artist of some sort. So long story short, that's the answer.
So I'm gonna share some of your work for the audience because I know they're
Okay.
dying to see what you're all about. I love what you do. It's so daring and colorful and vibrant. Wow, I just love it. Talk to us about this is so theatrical, right? I love it.
Yeah. Thank you. So I've always kind of naturally, like even when I painted, I have created a series, I mean, years ago, with colorful narratives that kind of touch on not so bright and colorful topics. I personally just found it easier to connect with people because I love really serious, dramatic, gorgeous, contrasted light work where it's really dark and serious. But for me, I felt I'm so quirky and polarizingly like one or the other. Like I'm either very serious or I'm very, very like personable and happy. Um, and I just feel that, um, yeah, like for me, it's easier to kind of paint a colorful narrative and discuss more of the deeper, kind of maybe even darker meanings behind. It could be topics of like mental health,
Mm,
political discussions, religion. And they're all personal experiences I grew up around. And then I also only wanted to use my self-portrait work for those kind of messages. I didn't want to have an awesome model be like, wait, what am I modeling for? What does this mean? And a lot of my friends and people I meet and collaborate with are very open and very cool about whatever idea I have. But I just felt when it's a self-portrait, that's when I can really explore those personal, maybe not so bright and colorful messages, but the whole goal is to help others realize they're truly not alone, and we're all just doing the best we can with this human experience. So,
right, right. Can you talk to us about this? Because speaking of human experience, talk to us about this blue lady with the cigarettes.
okay, yeah. So, I did want to really push where a lot of my work is theatrical. I did want to kind of blur the lines with surrealism, do everything in camera, which is a big goal of mine. I try to shoot I'd say 85% or more in camera, little Photoshop. When I first started taking images as my predominant medium, I would
Mhm.
Photoshop a lot when I was like 20 years old. But then I started just being infatuated with capturing in camera. So with this, it's just really symbolic focus. It is more of a personal portrait with a family member. So this was actually based on they're one of this what who someone I grew up around, and I don't exactly want to call them out just yet,
You don't
but
have to. You don't have to.
it's more of a symbolic take on an experience and someone I grew up with and someone very dear to me, struggling with their own mental illness and I mental health, and I sort of see like a reflection of myself with them. So this was actually very personal and not to sound cliche, like hard to really put out there, but I feel it's important to kind of talk about addiction and my kind of experience growing up around that and with that sometimes. So
Yeah, and I think art, and you probably agree with me, art is an incredible way of connecting to other people in that aspect of letting them know they're not alone, because that is also, well, mental health is still a taboo even if it's 2022, right? We're
hmm
still struggling to be open and express ourselves when it comes to that, sadly. So I really appreciate you taking the step to bring that into the conversation with your artwork. It really is great. What type of feedback do you get when people see this image? Have you showcased that and have gotten feedback?
yes, yes, I have. So it's really mixed feedback. A lot of people, once I kind of discuss, the more of the depth to like a colorful portrait, I do think this one with the fish is a little more serious looking. I did even photograph it, kind of testing that play on light that I normally just brighten it and shoot a nice crisp light. I did kind of play with that. Light and shadow more here to kind of show the light and dark of human nature. Um, and oh, I see. What is your inspiration? Well, let me answer first. The reaction is usually it's very humbling. A lot of people tell me thank you through a lot of my followers on Instagram. I get a lot of messages. I try really hard to answer all of those. In person, it's always overwhelmingly like sweet and kind. Most of the feedback has always been positive, which I feel really grateful for. And again, it's like I hope that, you know, if my art isn't necessarily saying it right away, people can see I really do just love connecting to others. And I want to hold a safe space to say, you know, and show, really, not just say, show you're not alone. And super quick touch base on that. Um, I think for a while I was personally kind of reading and seeing you're not alone, you're not alone. And like you
Mm.
said, you know, it's 2022 now, but I would often feel just so alone. And I would say, well, you know, we're not supposed to, but why is it so hard to talk about? So I
Mm.
definitely wanted to utilize my own feelings with that, and just, you know, as like a everyone's friend, kind of hold their hand and say, hey, I'm here, and this is something crazy that's happened to me, and you know, it does get better. And then yeah, my inspiration, thank you, I will always say since the beginning of taking photographs, I love David LaChapelle's work. I think he was the first person that I really connected with the colorfulness, where he predominantly shoots celebrities. I just love photographing people in these colorful environments, and mostly staging it all in camera as much as possible. And I've seen a lot of his behind the scenes work, and he does that too. And to me, that is also an art form, creating this set and this beautiful spot and moment in time, and then taking it all down. Like, I find it so cathartic. And from start to finish, my work starts as a sketch, and then I have to find all the pieces to make that sketch come to life, or find a space that matches the best possible, alter it. Like, I always have my hands in changing the location and setting, and yeah, the whole thing is an art form for me, and an outlet and way to share and connect with others.
So speaking of, I have to ask you about this because I just love that. So you set everything up,
Well,
right?
so this was also a space in LA. Oh, I'm drawing a blank on her place, but yes, this big pink house. It's so cool. And yeah, I had this dress tailor made to the sketch. I wanted so simply for this, originally I wanted everything pink, and I thought, oh, maybe that's a little crazy, because then I wanted you to be able to see the hands, and I like to play on words like caught red-handed, caught pink-handed. And I wanted this to be really bright and bizarre. I wanted it to feel like the viewers walking in on this subject, and they're like, oh, I'm not ready to, you kind of like they've been caught in this moment that they're kind of embarrassed of, and it is like the cut on the head. If you see, like, there's a little blood, it's a little dark, I know, but that's just supposed to be a metaphor for they're not, it's right in front of their face, they're not ready to look at it, they're not ready to confront it, but maybe someone is asking, hey, are you okay? And it's kind of shocking, like, I'm not ready to talk about that, you know, but at the same time, it's sad, because we should be ready if someone's reaching out, you know, because that's a great person to say, hey, are you okay? So for something so serious, I definitely wanted something bright and, you know, happy looking. And then last minute, I knew I wanted like this pink kind of like location and these pink elements. And so, um, yeah, I had the dress just made last minute to be a lime green, just for color theory fun, just a contrast and complementary colors. So
Love it, love it. I'm pretty sure the audience is loving it. The
thank
injury
you.
in your forehead.
That was my, I know, I know it's not real. It is fake blood. That's what I mean. Like, mostly in camera, but nobody gets hurt on set. Or if they
Oh
do,
my.
it'll just be me. So no one will get hurt. My best friend actually helped me take this photograph. He's known me forever. So he actually is so, it's so, I feel so fortunate, because he's one of the people that's been constantly supportive. I have a crazy idea. He's like, yeah, do it. He's so matter of fact. I'm very dramatic. He's very like very grounded and centered. And he's like, yeah, so do it. So make it happen. Like, what are you gonna do? You know, and he's always like a good person to push me forward, because I think artists need that sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
if they don't have a good inner voice pushing them forward, like I get so wrapped up in my ideas and sketching, and I get so like truly manic with everything, which I try to keep it balanced and healthy. But you know, I feel so fortunate because I don't always have that push in myself. So it's nice to be able to say, his name is Edgar. So I'll say, Edgar, like, I have this idea. Okay, make it happen. I'm like, okay, yes, on it.
So you are a little bit of a perfectionist,
Yes,
right?
yes. Yeah,
But it's good you let your ideas, and I mean, what I love about your work is that there's no limitations. You're really going out there. So I could not tell you're a perfectionist. So I love what you're doing. We appreciate having you as the start of the week. I'm pretty
thank
sure
you
the
so
audience
much.
is enjoying. And by the way, guys that are watching out there, if you go all the way down, if you go to the Art2 International website, you're going to see the artist's website as well here, and then you can visit her page as well. I encourage you to do it so you can explore more of her work because she has so much more incredible artworks. Oh my, I love it. You know what I would love? I would love to be like the witness there to one of your sessions and be there in the set and see what you do because it looks like a lot of fun.
Thank you. Yeah, it is. It is. And I need to work on my behind the scenes videos and reels more. I'm really working on that. So
Yes.
yeah, I love to share my tricks and processes. To me, there's
Yep.
room for everyone, and I don't like to keep it all secret. I'm like, here's what I'm doing, and if you can do it better, please tell me because I love
Yeah,
to
no.
learn.
Behind the scenes are good. Also, they're good content for social media, remember?
Yeah, yeah, very true. Yeah, I'm working on a really zany piece, and I did the behind the scenes on making this fake cake out of oh my gosh, it's like tile spackle, and it's because it would melt for what I need it for. So it's
All
very fun.
righty. Thanks, God. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank
Is
you
there
so
anything
much.
anything you want to share before you go?
Just keep moving forward. If you want to do something, make it happen because you can, and you're magic. And that's it. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you
And
so
don't forget to
much.
stay inspired.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Wow, that was so inspiring. I love her works, love her works. And yes, I'd love to be there. It is set in that pink room. Oh my goodness, so much fun. Everything looks fun there. I love God's work. Don't forget to go visit the website, the Art International website. On the homepage, you're going to find the start of the week, and that's her. And there you can find her website and visit her. Support the artists, support the arts because that's important. And I want to follow this because I love fashion. I love art. And there's this incredible company that put both of them together. And I want to welcome my friends from Sisumwa, Barbara and Alex. Welcome.
Hi. Hey, Viviana, how are
How are you
you?
doing? How are you doing?
We're great. That was a great first segment. What an inspiring artist. Beautiful work that she had. And it was fun and exciting for the holiday
I
season.
know. Wasn't
Fun
it
to
cool?
see.
Like, I wanted to be in there in one of those photos, seeing what she was doing. It's like
Yeah,
the whole
she's
thing,
really
and she's
special.
young and vibrant. I can imagine what she'll be doing in like 20 years from now, right?
Yeah. She's a
Yeah,
sweetheart.
exciting. So, welcome, Bar and Alex. How are you guys? Okay, I need to hear what's new, what's happening. But before that, let's tell everybody what season one is all about for those who have not heard before.
Thank you, Viviana. So, hi, everyone. I'm Alexandra.
I'm Barbara.
And we are the mother-daughter female founders behind Sisumwa, which is all about bringing affordable statement pieces of fashion art and oil paintings of glamazons and animals from the gallery to the street. So we provide my mom's artwork. She is going to tell you a little bit about the story of the art, which is really kind of the heart of our brand.
Well, I've been drawing since I was 2. I was a fashion artist for several decades. And then I segued into doing painting. And a few years ago, my daughter and I thought, we could pool our resources. My daughter has an MBA in business. We thought, let's put art and business together and maybe put some of these paintings and drawings that I've done on objects and sell them. So that was sort of the genesis of Sisoumois. And we started doing that originally with just telephone cases. And then we branched out. We started putting things on merchandise and home goods and quite a few things, bags. And that's how Sisoumois was born.
And it's been a lot of fun. I think in COVID, we're all starting to look for how can we really find something fulfilling for us. And we saw that art is healing. The story behind our brand inspired a lot of people, and we're excited to bring some fresh designs for the holiday season. We've been a little quiet recently because we've actually been building new products, new designs. We've been attending local street festivals in Baltimore, Maryland. And we're really, it's a journey when you're a startup. There's a lot of learning that goes into it. But it's been really a joy connecting with our clients, hearing their feedback. We have some designs behind us. We're actually in the Sisoumois studio right now. So we have actually just launched the Baltimore Hun image. So our brand is based in Baltimore, Maryland. For anybody that lives in Maryland, they probably know about the Baltimore Hun, but it's a historic lady with a beehive hairdo. This is kind of a little, I don't know if you can, let me get one that doesn't have a glare here. We have her printed on many different products, such as clutches, wallets, ornaments. I showed you a little magnet earlier, glass magnet. And these, and I think we're actually wearing some, and that's what's behind us as well. So the Baltimore Hun is famous. She's all about being a standout from the crowd type of girl. She's typically depicted with the cat eyeglasses and a big beehive hairdo. So she's an artsy lady.
Kind of like Amy Winehouse.
Kind
of that look.
She's a very edgy type of gal. So not only is that true to Baltimore, but there's a lot of women, especially coming out of COVID, that want to stand out, that glamour is back. And they want to, have gloves and hair and everything that we've been missing the last couple of years. So we're bringing her back on many different types of products. It's been huge in Baltimore. We sell out every street fair of our Hun. So if you know somebody that is interested in, a unique gift, maybe it's an office party, maybe it's, like a gift exchange. It's a housewarming gift. Our Baltimore Hun is at under unique gifts on sisoumois.com. When you scroll down, you can see her. So we're really excited about her.
A new launch, something that we think people can get excited about. So we have some new products.
That collection you can see on our website. That's the Hun on a glass mug. We have her on our little clutch bag. So sporting events, they only allow small purses in. So if you like that type of lifestyle, these are $37. We also have, as we mentioned, the Ho 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 Hun ornament. And then we also have our ugly Christmas sweater, Ho 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 Hun. Want to grab that, Mom? Which, there's parties that these come up. So if you're looking for a little cheetah Christmas tree with the Ho 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 Hun, we have her on a sweatshirt as well. That's $45. We've also got our embellishments that we're adding to our brand. So a lot of people said we're into customization. Can you customize with colors and gems and things like that? So we are adding that to our brand. We have had quite a few orders for these for holidays, so we wanted to make sure that we showed these. My mom is actually illustrating. These are all hand painted on ornaments with gems on them for Huns.
They're all different. Each one is slightly different with different embellishments, and we'll probably have some more characteristics that we'll put in those so that they're different and that, they show a variety. That's just really the Hun, but we'll do some others.
So if you've got a fashion glamour girl that wants, an ornament is a great gift. They're 18 to 20, either glass or hand painted is on plastic. So just let us know. Another great thing that we've had are our compact mirrors. These have been best sellers. So if you have somebody that is looking for just a cute little stocking stuffer, or your girl or your mom or sister, just a sweet little gift, we have all different types, from kitties to dogs to fashion illustrations. Those are 15. We also have our pack of 4 red carpet coasters. So
these are so cool.
Yeah. So if you are looking for a housewarming gift when you bring over wine with your girlfriends, there you go. That's perfect to add to it. These are cork backed, super
so nice,
high shine. And these are little fashion illustrations that Mom did for
red carpet.
Yeah. And then I think the last thing that we'll show is, if you guys are looking again for embellishments, let us know. We can customize these. So this is one of our t-shirts, and you can see it's got little gems all over it. So on her bracelet, it's sparkling. This is Marie Antoinette. This is a real flirty, kind of sexy tee that we've added. And then for sets, all of these things are under $100. Most of our gifts range from $12 to $45. But if you're looking for something that's more of a set, we are going to be highlighting this one this holiday season. So this is Dreams After Dark. We have it on wallets for $37. And then we also have it matching on compact mirrors
and bags
and our vegan leather totes. So these are scratch resistant, water resistant. They have gold feet on the bottom. They have adjustable straps. The printing is really beautiful. You can get these on, you can get a laptop in there. These are really kind of my go-to work bag. And then on the inside, they're gold lined. We have a little plastic in there so you can see it, but they also have 2 pockets and gold hardware.
They're really sturdy.
They are
bags.
Yeah. So these are $120. Those are more of kind of the showstopper gifts that you're looking for, another bestseller. But Viviana, we're so grateful. We've been busy, and you were with us
I'm loving it.
Beginning, so
I'm loving it. I saw a bunch of stuff that I want already.
Oh, good. Well, you get the special VIP treatment. So if you want, you let us know what you want, and we can customize it. But it's a lot of fun, and
it is fun.
Art's inspiring, and the holiday trends today, people like, customizations. They like glamour. They want to see those things, and we're trying to bring that to meet that demand.
So let me ask you, for those who are watching, right? If I want something customized for my brand or for my home, for my family, how does that work?
Yeah. Thank you for the question. So if you could just email us, support@sisoumois.com. That will go right to our email. Let us know what you're looking for. We will be raffling off a fashion illustration portrait at Fells Point Festival. If you would like to be entered into the drawing for that, make sure that you follow us at Sisu Moi Official on Instagram. We just launched a new Instagram account. Email us if you want a portrait for holiday time. There's still time to get those in, whether it's an oil painting to a fashion illustration that you can frame for someone in your family, but any sort of customizations. Say it's a little ornament that you want. We can do those. Just email us. If it's a t-shirt with certain embellishments, just email us. And if it's an interest in a portrait, that would also be emailing us.
Awesome. And the website for Sisumwa is scrolling down right now, sisumwa.com. That's their website. So if you want to get in touch, that's the place to go, in the contact page, right? Or info@sisumwa.com, right?
At support@sisumwa.com.
Support@sisumwa.com. All right. Oh my goodness. I love this. I love Sisumwa. You know that.
Well, we're so grateful for you. And it's really been such a pleasure working with Art2Heart International and
Always.
Literally the most amazing team supporting artists and bringing networks together of people that love art. So thank you so much for hosting us, Viviana, and
thanks, Alex.
Watching the rest of the show.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. And see you next time.
Okay,
Yay.
we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye. Wow, that was so incredible. If you are planning on going shopping, oh my goodness, that was so beautiful. And what I love most is, of course, that it comes from an artist. And you know, when you go to Christmas shopping or holiday shopping, whatever holiday, whatever it is that you're celebrating, and you're thinking of a gift, why not support an artist? Why not support an art organization? You are going to change lives because you're going to give something special. It's not just generic, something that no one knows where it came from. You're going to get something that is very unique, created by an artist. It came from the mind of a genius. It's a beautiful gift. And then not only you're supporting the artist, you're also going to bring something special to your home, to your friend, something unforgettable. So I always encourage that. And we are approaching the holiday season, and that's why I want to encourage everybody. And it's going to be happening on and on. You're going to hear me from now until December. Buy art. There's so many reasons to buy art. Buy art because it's a unique gift. Buy art because you are supporting an artist. Buy art because there's all price ranges for art. People think that if you're going to buy, you have to buy an original piece of work and you cannot afford it. Even if you cannot afford an original art piece, you can go to Sisumwa and get an item that has a special and unique artwork on it by the artist. So there's so many ways of contributing to artists on this holiday season. And I encourage you guys to make your list and go shopping at Sisumwa. And if you know other artists, also support the other artists because that's what's all about. Art is here to change the world. We're not going anywhere. And Art2 International is here as a platform promoting artists and promoting the arts because we think that art can make the world a better place. And that's the reason why we do what we do. And I want to thank you for watching today, the Art2 International show. This was a lot of fun. I felt like today was a holiday for me. I don't know if you can tell. And I just wanted to get ready to enjoy the day. It's an incredible Monday morning. I hope you have a wonderful week. You are very inspired. You visit our Stars of the Week website. Let her know what you think about. Visit Sisumwa and visit the Art2 International website. Contact us at info@art2international.com. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to see on the show, and we will be showcasing it. So we are ready to go at this point. I want to thank you, and don't forget, stay inspired.